So what we do here is hill sprints. We live in the country, as you can see, which is part of why Colin was attracted to University of St. Mary. And we got a little sort of a gentle hill here next to our house. So he does a rolling start, and then there's a stick in the road down there that I know where it is, and I hit the timer when he passes the stick. There's another stick at the top of the hill that he's sprinting to. It ends up being a 69-yard sprint, and the significance of 69 yards is that it's from one of the specific fence posts to a specific tree up on the hill that happens to fall at 69 yards. He does about at least 8 of these. Well, if he's tired, he'll do 6 a day. But on a hard day, he'll do 10. And so our goal is quick recovery. As you can see, he just turned right around at the bottom. And then, here, let's watch him sprint. So quick recovery at the bottom. He's going to walk back down. And then the goal is to see how many of them he can achieve below 10 seconds. And the thing about this hill is if he slacks off at all, it'll be the difference between like a 9.2 second sprint and a 10.1 second sprint. So that's what we're doing here, working on recovery. What? 9.5. So there's a little bridge across a creek down there that he walks to. Once he gets to it, walks a little past it, turns around, starts his rolling start. And he's just about to the stick, past the stick. And past the stick up there. So he got a little bit slower on each. This is his third. His first was 9.4, second was 9.5, third is 9.6. 9.6. So he just finished his weight workout. Some days when he doesn't have as hard of a weight workout, or obviously when he had a rest day before, he'll be a lot faster over the 8 or 10 sprints that he does. Today his first one was 9.43. Yesterday his first one was 9.3. His second was 9.2. Yeah. Usually looks like he's a 9.2, 9.3 in the first few of these, and then he'll kind of fall a little bit. Today's was kind of a slow start because he did 10 of these hill repeats yesterday, and he did 8 of the 10 under 10 seconds. Like I said, if he slacks off even just a half a step on this hill, it ends up being a significant drop in the time. So he had one yesterday that was 10.1 and one that was 10.2. That was actually faster than your last one. That was 9.65. Your last one was 9.67. About a week ago, we started to incorporate the very specific recovery. When he first started these, he would do them by himself, and I wasn't coming out here with him, and so there was not really accountability. There was just him working out hard, but he would take some pretty lengthy recovery periods in between. So when I started coming out here with him, once the shutdown happened and I wasn't going to work anymore, I started trying to motivate him to shorten his recovery, and I think it's showing results. I started entering his times in a Google spreadsheet just for the heck of it, and having Google do the math to tally the overall time of his fastest 6 sprints and his fastest 8 sprints every time he has a session. And it looks like it's going down a little bit. It also depends on the weight workout that occurred the day before, or I'm sorry, the hour before. So he does his weight workout, then he comes out and does his sprints. And so you could see he kind of slacked off on the last 2 steps, and that time dropped almost a half a second, 10.1. It was 10.1. So you dropped off on the last few steps on that one. No dropping, no slacking now. Driving your arms, and remember your turnover. Feet need to be off the ground, not on the ground. I kind of love this hill for training. It worked really well for our older son as well. He wasn't a football player, but he's a cross-country runner. And he used to do repeats on this hill, and he'd show up in better shape at the beginning of the season than he was in at the end of the season, because his team didn't really have a hill like this. One year he showed up, first race, he set the course record. I actually was really shocked. I thought maybe he cut the course or something, but it was just from doing repeats on this hill all summer long. No slacking. Come on. There it is, 9.58. That was actually faster than 2 of your previous ones. Stand up straight. So this is the start of his 7th. He's decided he's going to do 8 today, because he did 10 yesterday. Come on! Go, go, go! 10.1. One more. You have two at 10.1, but your others look fairly consistent around 9.456. Last one here, let's see what he's got. Sometimes he'll really rip it. Come on, last one, last one, last one, last one. 10.01. So that was your fastest 10.01. You can kind of see you're a little bit tired from yesterday. Stand up.